Hey everyone, and welcome back to Avatar Frontiers of Pandora. On this video, we're doing the quest, the Eye of Eywa. I decided to return to Home Tree and tell Itoua that Itoua is safe. Return to Home Tree to talk to Itoua. Alright, so back to Home Tree.
We should all follow her into battle.
Talk to Itoua in the King Lore nest at the top of Home Tree.
Do you have no other clothes?
I am working on a new piece to play to the King Lore.
Oh, good. They seem to truly enjoy your music.
The war cannot be avoided.
Do not let
hunters
Lorei
especially.
hear you say that. She will surely be jealous.
Alright, all the way to the top.
My hunts are for me, not the sky.
Oh, and we should be able to scan one of these flowers. Maybe? There we go. King Lore flower. Oh, we got two entries. Let's see, we got King Lore flower. Flora. These flowers are the main source of food for the King Lore. Found on King Lore nesting trees and other places where King Lore live in the King Lore forest. Additional info. The King Lore flower, also known as the King Lore feeding flower, is an evergreen epiphytic orchid that grows on a variety of trees in the King Lore forest. A monopodial vine, the King Lore flower roots on the trunk and branches of larger trees, with flowered heads growing along its length. The flowers themselves are formed of a corona of delicate, pink-tinged petals around a pollen-rich pistil, both of which are surrounded by protective, leathery sepals. These sepals have been observed both opening and closing around the flower head. Highly receptive to changes in environmental conditions, the King Lore flower is sensitive to the electronic signatures of RDA scanning equipment. King Lore flowers live in symbiosis with King Lore moths and are entirely interdependent. Adult King Lore moths feed on the pollen of King Lore flowers, and the plant requires the King Lore to pollinate the plant as it flies between them. Consequently, any disturbance within either species has a profound impact on the other. King Lore will only nest in trees where the King Lore feeding flower grows. The King Lore flower's connection to the King Lore moth make it precious to the Aranahe, and they are treated with reverence by the clan. The flowers appear as motifs in the clan's paintings and weavings, and although never harvested, naturally falling King Lore flower petals and sepals are used to make rare dyes for Aranahe fabric. King Lore flowers grow throughout the King Lore forest, including inside the Aranahe home tree. The new King Lore flower budding in a new King Lore flower budding in a communal area is considered a sign of good fortune. And then we have the King Lore nesting tree. Flora, a very old, beautiful tree that has many King Lore nests. It is sacred to the Aranahe. Found throughout the King Lore forest. Additional info. King Lore make their nests in trees where the King Lore feeding flower grows. The King Lore flower is an epiphyte that grows on a variety of trees in the rainforest. Alright, so, to the nest.
Sorry, I was looking for Itoua.
No, do not go. Speak with me for a moment. I let my fear and anger speak for me before, and I dishonored your loss. Even though she is with Eywa, my beloved mate Asahe reminds me of everything that was taken from us. Her wisdom and kindness remain here, and in Itoua. I see you and Itoua walking the same path, and yet it takes her further away from me. She is like her mother, impetuous and headstrong.
She is the fearless Na'vi I want to be one day.
I held her, Asahi, as she died in my arms. She was fearless too. Where you see a risk worth taking, I see certain war and devastation. My people have lost so much already.
But if you don't fight, you could lose everything.
For a moment we saw the peaceful spirit of the Sarentu in you, but it seems they truly did die.
I should find Itoua.
Oh, just disappeared. That was weird. Find Itoua to tell her Itu is safe. She should be just outside Home Tree, next to a tree to the northwest. Before we do that, though, we can also scan this King Lore cocoon fiber. Wildlife. The cocoon of the King Lore, valued by the Aranahe for the silk fiber they use in their weavings. Most commonly found at the top of Home Tree in the King Lore forest. Rarer specimens are often found on King Lore nesting trees. Best quality is day. Additional info. King Lore cocoon fiber is gathered from the abandoned cocoons of the King Lore moth. The silky fiber is highly prized by the Aranahe for its strength, luster, and the cultural significance of the King Lore itself. Fiber is a substance that grows in long threads or strands. The Na'vi gather many different plants for their various fibers, which they use in weaving and other crafts, depending on their properties. So King Lore cocoon fiber is a waste crafting material, gives health and 1% ranged resistance. Okay, so let's go look for Itoua. And we could just jump down. Let's see, maybe we just go this way. Yeah, let's just get down to the ground floor.
Trouble. Working with my hands calms my heart.
Okay, so this way.
He cannot really believe this is my fault.
Have you ever stopped to think that maybe he is right?
Our own Sarentu hero returns. Your ancestors will be proud. The hunters told me of Zome's needless death. Sky people care nothing for life, for beauty. And they are the problem with the King Lore. I know it.
What now? When your mother had that look, trouble followed.
If you connect to the Queen, she will show you what pains her. I tried, but could not understand what I saw.
She might reject me. I'm more Sky people than Na'vi.
You are both. That is your strength, and why it must be you.
Your father might banish us all for this.
I know he is afraid for us, Nafika. But if we do not try, he will not have anything to protect.
Glade of Light is perfect for a meeting away from prying eyes.
Yes, I will escort the King Lore Queen there.
Unfurrow your brow, my Aundu. All will be well. A tiny sting, and when you awake, we will give you a reviving nectar Nixie.
A sting?
It's nothing. But the nectar Nixie will welcome you back. All who ask for sight from the King Lore Queen must gather nectar before the ritual. Take heart. You are more Na'vi than you know. Now shoo.
Alright, we got an entry for
Forest is
Swamp Hive.
healing. Should find that nectar now.
Alright, so gather Swamp Hive nectar to make Nixie. Oh, it went away. Let's see. Gather Swamp Hive nectar to make Nixie for the King Lore Queen ritual. Use the Hunter's Guide and the map to begin your search. So, onto the Hunter's Guide, we have Swamp Hive. Wildlife, a hive containing rare and special nectar. Most commonly found in the swamp lowlands biome of the Silk Woods in the King Lore Forest. Best quality is day. Additional info, a hive made by King Lore Forest hatchet bees. Its dull coloration is due to the mixture of nectars that the hatchet bees collect from the unique flora of the region. The nectar is exceptionally sticky and said to have a bitter-edged sweetness when cooked. Various insects collect sap and nectar, which they store in waxy constructions in their nests. These nectar combs are prized by Na'vi for use in cooking. So, swamp nectar comb is a cooking ingredient. It gives Firewalk 1, gain plus 35% resistance to fire. So we should pen this. We'll unpen the shell fruit and pen the swamp hive. So it's found in the swamp lowlands biome of the Silk Woods, or most commonly there, which is actually an incredibly small area. It's like right here. That's about it. Like this area right here is about the extent of it. So we're going to fast travel to the Sunshine Valley Lab. All right, and then last time I was here, I actually missed something, I believe. Unless I thought I did. Yep, right over here. You can see there's a data pad on the table. Pandora's Dangers. Found in a resistance field lab. Owner Telan. Nor asked me to go scouting with him. I didn't really want to go, but he said I shouldn't keep my head stuck in wires and circuit boards all the time. It's not as if it's all the time. I stop to eat when I remember. Anyway, so I went on the scouting thing with Nor. He said he'd show me how to be more Na'vi, but I think I'm Na'vi enough. How can I be more? He doesn't even like connecting to Eywa, and I thought that was the most Na'vi thing you can do. But I suppose it would be nice to be able to go outside without being scared of absolutely everything. So, Nor shows me how to grab this vine, and it zooms me up to a branch in a tree. It's just like the lift winches we have in HQ. So that was actually useful. And I thought maybe the forest isn't so bad. Next, Nor took me to a rocky path and told me to jump down onto a soft, spongy-looking thing. He said it would break my fall. I jumped, and then I was flying through the air, but not in a good way. And I tried to flap my arms, but of course the aerodynamics were all wrong. And then I landed in a pond, and Nor thought it was so amusing. He said I just needed more practice landing on Sunflower Gigantus, but I told him to take me home. I think I'll stick to wires and circuit boards. Telan is certainly an interesting Na'vi. Alright, so we want to go southwest from here. And hopefully we'll pick up a hive very soon. It could be on a vine over there. But doesn't look like it. Oh, we found some RDA equipment. I'll take this. We got some spare parts, and I'm a little stuck there. Alright, what was the other thing? Oh, this box? No? Right here. Oh, inventory's full. Oh, and we've got it. Swamp hive.
Got it.
Alright, so bring the swamp hive nectar to Itoua and Nefika at the Glade of Light. Look for a rock pillar covered in willow trees. Man, that goes so fast. Look for a rock pillar covered in willow trees in the big leaf biome directly west of Home Tree. So we've been to the Glade of Light before. I don't know why I don't see it. What am I hearing? Sounds like an RDA machine. Oh. This dude's trapped over here. Well, don't worry, buddy. I'll help you out. It's kind of weird they left you here. Don't worry, I got it. Free. Bunch of jerks. Trapped the guy, didn't even do anything with him. Alright, I'm feeling confused here. Okay, so I need to go directly north. I guess the fog or whatever is making it difficult. Oh, is he gonna get hunted by predators the moment I released him? That's terrible. Well, can't help it. All right, so there it is. There's the glade of light.
Hey, something weird just happened.
What kind of weird? I'll call you back.
Wait, what? Wait, why did?
Okay, wait.
Why did we hang up on him? Priya?
Okay, so
Well, I was doing some maintenance. That filtration system has me on edge. And also, have you ever noticed actually that when I...
Priya, the weird thing.
Oh, yeah, sorry. So I was straining to reach a part I needed, but then Nor comes over and he's like, let me get that for you. And hands me the thing.
What did you say?
Nothing. It's kind of froze and smiled. Anyway, he's been really helpful lately. Even to humans.
Maybe he's just getting used to you. I mean, you're not so bad.
Yeah. You're right. I'm glad though. Anyway, I'd better go. Call if you need anything.
Well, I guess Nor's warming up to him. Oh, my energy is quite low. Let's fix that. There we go.
I hurt my foot on a rock today.
Of course you did. It is almost time to prepare food, and we have not yet caught anything.
Well, good luck
Let
with
us
that.
not argue now.
I don't know why this wasn't showing up on my senses, but we have a bell sprig here that I was expecting to pop up and never did. But either way, touch it, and our health permanently increases. All right, almost to the glade of light. I hear a RDA helicopter somewhere. There it is. Oh, there's another one there. Hello, flamingo orchid. Don't shoot me. I said don't shoot me. Alright. I'm here. Am I in the right spot? Oh no, I think I have to go back here. Or up there, maybe? Up here.
Let's hope this works.
Hope is the only thing we have left, my auntie. Did you bring the nectar?
Eywa has brought us calm.
There will not be calm if Katna discovers our plan.
Is it going to hurt?
No! No.
Eywa, we enter your welcoming arms, at one with all things connected through you. Guide this traveler, bring them to the heart of the nest.
Kimura nest? Oh, the queen. Not home tree. She's content. She's trying to show me something.
I'm the king or queen. Alright, let's fly around.
wants to gather the King Lord. They are hungry. The Queen guides them to flowers. To feed.
Well, we guided them there. But they're still hungry.
Wait. On the horizon, she sees an RDA facility, but doesn't know what it is. The Queen wants to find more flowers for the King Lord to feed. The energy pulses disturb her. She feels it. The swarm is agitated. It's confusing. So she keeps flying. There's something. An energy wave. It feels harsh. The Queen, she needs to find the other king or protect them. A wave of energy. It's closing the flowers that they feed on. The king are hungry. Distressed. The balloons. The pulse is coming from the balloons. It pushes the king lore back. Discomfort and confusion. She doesn't know how to get them away. The Queen sees the shadow above, threatening the swarm. She's showing me that there are more balloons. That RDA facility, it's sending a signal to the balloons. The king will grow weak. The Queen must hurry, find a safe place before the swarm dies. Flying so far, away from the balloons. The swarm is weak. Where is she leading them?
I think they're okay.
Eat this. You have been on a long journey.
What did the King or Queen show you?
I saw the Sky People's facility, looming over the forest. It's sending out a signal to the devices in the sky. That signal closes the flowers, stopping the King Lore from feeding. This forced them to the shelter of Home Tree. But the devices can only be reached by air.
I'll shoot the floating devices down, every last one.
That won't be enough. The signal is coming from a Sky People base at the Stone Pillars. But I think I know how we can disable the sensors on the floating devices.
Then you must fly with us. But you'll need an Ikran.
An Ikran is an honor only Katnat can grant. And he will not.
The King Lore has shown the Sky People to be the source of their troubles. He has to listen this time. I'll gather the hunters. Their bows will be ready to help save the King Lore. Nafika will meet you at the base of the Rukri.
It is time for you to soar, my Aundu. I will bring Itu. It will comfort him to see you make the bond.
We'll meet at a high place near the rookery. Let our arrows fly true when we descend on the sky people.
What if I don't make a bond?
You shall still have honor, my Aundu. They shall sing songs of how an Ikran tossed you from the rookery. First, you must connect to Eywa. She will prepare you for the Ikran bond.
Oh, we got a new recipe. And connect to Eywa at the Tree of Voices in the Glade of Light to prepare for the Ikran bond. Alright, and with that, we've completed our quest. We got a new character entry for Asahe. We also got an entry for the Rookery and one other. We got an armband, we got some food, we got some clan favor, and we got a new quest, Take Flight. Alright, so let's first look at our completed quest. That would be... Oh, I didn't see it. Where is it hiding? There it is. The Eye of Eywa. I decided to return to Home Tree and tell Itoua that Itu was safe. When I arrived, she was concerned about the King Lore problem and proving once and for all that the RDA are the issue. She asked me to take part in a ritual that gives me the sight of the King Lore Queen. I met Itoua and Nefika at the Glade of Light and connected to the King Lore Queen. When I came out of the vision, I told Itoua and Nefika what I saw. It was the RDA's aerial devices disrupting the King Lore habitat. Determined to stop the RDA, Itoua decided I must bond with an Ikran so we could take them down together. Alright, and then we did get a new arm guard. It looked like crap. It is 26 health, 5% range resistance. An arm guard gifted to you by Nefika for your successful bond with the King Lore Queen. Skills, we're back up to 2 points. And in journal, we have that new recipe. She gave us a specialty recipe, the sweetened Nixie. It's fleet-footed, gain plus 10% movement speed, and Firewalk 1, gain plus 35% resistance to fire. Takes a swamp hive nectar and a shelter fruit. A Nixie that will quench a sweet tooth with its dark nectar and fruits. Then in world knowledge, I believe it's King Lore Forest knowledge. We have the Rookery. This is where young Navi climb to find the Ikran destined for them. If the climb itself was not perilous enough, there are a number of wild Ikran nesting here, and they do not take kindly to visitors. And then I don't think we had the Glade of Light before. The Aranahe commune with Eywa via the trees at this beautiful site. One can almost hear the voices of the ancestors in the rush of the waterfalls. Alright, and then for characters, we have the Aranahe clan. Asahe. Itua's mother and formerly the Aranahe Sahik. Asahe always toyed with the line between clan traditions and making her own way in life. She felt a connection with the King Lore from a very young age, which led to a strong bond between her and the previous Sahik, and then with the Sahik's only son, Kannat. Years later, Kannat and Asahe were beloved as leaders of the clan for their balance and respect for the Aranahe ways. When Itoua was born, Asahe soon realized her daughter might have inherited too much of her spirit. Yet, instead of discouraging her, she spent a lot of time distracting Kannat from his wild daughter, both excusing and enabling her behind his back. When the RDA returned to Pandora, Asahe reached out to the human resistance to offer support. However, she was shot when the resistance was ambushed by the RDA. The resistance made sure Asahe got back to Home Tree, but Kannat threatened to kill the humans if they ever came close to Home Tree again. Asahe spent a day under intense care to no avail, and died in Kannat's arms as Kayi, the Aranahe death doula, helped her return to Eywa. Alrighty. So, our quest is complete, and we are all done here. So thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.